Hi folks, and greetings from Jake's Famous Foods, and I'm Jake. So today we're going to do something exciting. We're actually going to make some applewood smoked chicken. So I've got 3 chicken quarters here that I'm going to put together, and we're going to season them, going to get them prepared, let them rest, we're going to put them out on the grill. But I want to show you this process. Now we've got a little dry rub. Now contrary to all the dry rubs that we currently make, I wanted to make a separate dry rub that focuses primarily on this applewood smoking process. So in this I've got some onion, I've got some paprika, I've got some garlic, and I've got just a hint of cinnamon, really fantastic. So I'm gonna leave that recipe on this page for you guys. So I want you to check that out. But I've got my chicken prepared, we're gonna get it started. We're gonna use the wet hand, dry hand technique. So my left hand is gonna be my wet hand, and of course my right hand is my dry hand. So what I'm gonna do is take the chicken quarters, get them out here on the grill. Now we've thawed out these chicken quarters nicely. We're gonna heavily coat this chicken, okay? You can see those nice little garlic flakes. Get it all over the chicken here. I'm gonna press it in just a little bit. Okay? We're gonna get it on the back side because we want a really nice crust. We want that cinnamon and the sugars and everything that's in the rub to come up nicely and really present this wonderful looking crust. So we're gonna get that patted in. Okay. All right, and be pretty liberal with the dry rub. You don't have to be, shall we say, conservative, but we're gonna be pretty liberal with the dry rub. So we get that one done. We just set that aside inside the bowl here. I'm gonna bring out our next one. Okay. Same thing, same process. This is gonna happen 3 times. I've got 3 quarters today. So you can get the rub all over the chicken. And we're gonna get that nice and pressed in. Now what we're going to do is we're going to smoke this chicken. So I've got some applewood chips. I've got my charcoal briquettes outside. I've got my fire. I'm going to actually show you guys the process of how I built my fire. But what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to use a snakewood smoke process. I like the snakewood process because it really helps me control. And since I use a Weber grill, the circular one, it really works well for me. It's a way to control that temperature. And sometimes in a Weber, you know, even though it's really nice and I've had my Weber a nice long time, it doesn't always control the temperatures like you want. But I've been able to really work the process over the last number of months and years and get it down to where I really am able to get it around the temperature I want. So my temperature for this chicken today is going to be 225 degrees. That's my target temperature. Now keep in mind, depending on how when my grill is on wood, which I like to call, that means when it's burning the wood, and for the smoke process, that it can actually raise the temperature a little bit, okay? And that temperature can go as high as 240 degrees or something like that, maybe 250. You want to keep an eye on that temperature because you don't want your chicken to be overcooked. You don't want it to cook too fast. This chicken's going to take us about 3 hours, maybe 4 hours to do at 225 degrees. So we want to focus in on that. So let's get that chicken on. Get the seasoning all over, nice and thick, okay? And we're gonna get it into a bag and we're gonna let it rest in our refrigerator. Now, I like to rest my chicken for at least a minimum of 2 hours. If I can rest it overnight, I'll do that because that obviously helps build the seasoning a little better, a little deeper into the flavor of the chicken, or actually into the tissue of the chicken. And if I can't, then my bare minimum is I want at least an hour, okay? So we got our chicken prepared. We're gonna get it in a bag. We're gonna get it rested. We'll get it outside on the grill. We'll show you our grill process. And we're gonna have some fun today. So let's get that done, okay? Okay folks, we're outside now. And I just wanted to show you how I've set up my grill. We're gonna be doing the 3-2-1 process. So I've already got my charcoal laid out. I've got my wood on, and what I did also is I soaked my wood. I actually soaked it for about 20 minutes just to slow down the smoking process, give off actually a little bit more smoke than normal so it doesn't burn up quite as fast. So let's go ahead and get this fire started, and then we'll get the meat on and we'll get our temperature regulated, and then we'll show you the process as we move forward, okay? Okay folks, I just wanted to show you the progress here. We've got our chicken on the grill. We're using a little pan of water there to create some moisture. We've got our wood smoking away, and we are set at about 230 degrees, ranging somewhere around there, getting a little closer to 225. So we'll show you when the chicken's done, okay? See you in about 3 hours. Well folks, welcome back. It's been about 4 hours, so I wanted to give you a view of the results and show you what this chicken looks like. One thing I want to tell you is, because of the cinnamon, the aroma is absolutely amazing. And I'm wearing the gloves for a reason, because I want to take one of these chickens apart. You can see the underside of this is really phenomenal. It's got that really nice aroma. It's absolutely wonderful. So let's just take one apart and see the results. Look how juicy that is. That's amazing. Just really, really juicy. That's absolutely fantastic. And that's just the chicken leg. So I'm going to actually try one of these and let you know what I think. That's absolutely amazing. Seriously juicy. And it's really nice with the cinnamon and the garlic and onion, and all of that is just fantastic. So I took this chicken and coated it with the dry rub that I made, which I show you on the page. And I cooked it for about 4 hours at 225. And we brought it in, let it rest. I actually let it rest for about 10 minutes. So I wanted to make sure you guys are aware of that. So give this recipe a try. This is our applewood smoked chicken quarters. I'm sure you're absolutely going to love yours too. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you try this recipe. Thanks a lot from Jake's Famous Foods.